Get ready for a seismic NBA shakeup. We're talking Giannis Antetokounmpo to the Knicks, a shocking trade proposal that could redefine the league. We're diving deep into a blockbuster three-team trade proposal that could send Giannis Antetokounmpo to the New York Knicks this offseason. Could this be the move that changes everything for the Knicks? Plus, the Knicks just dominated the Indiana Pacers in a massive 26-point blowout win, proving their strength even without Jalen Brunson. We'll break down how they pulled off this incredible performance and what it means for their playoff push. And we're diving deep into the Jalen Brunson criticism that's rocking the basketball world, with Stephen A. Smith pointing fingers and an insider firing back with the ultimate clapback. Was Brunson really to blame for the Mikal Bridges trade? And stick around because we've got a wild, hypothetical trade that could send Giannis Antetokounmpo to New York. You don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The NBA offseason is already heating up with a trade proposal that has sent shockwaves through the league. Giannis Antetokounmpo to the New York Knicks. This hypothetical blockbuster involves three teams and aims to reshape the landscape, with Greg Swartz of Bleacher Report outlining a scenario where the Milwaukee Bucks receive Zion Williamson, Herb Jones, and two future first-round picks from the Knicks, while the New Orleans Pelicans acquire Karl-Anthony Towns. The allure for New York? Giannis Antetokounmpo himself, joining a core that already includes Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart. The proposal suggests that if the Knicks fall short of a championship, the pursuit of Antetokounmpo could intensify. With the Bucks facing consecutive early playoff exits and Antetokounmpo having a player option in 2027, speculation about his future in Milwaukee is mounting. This trade scenario offers the Bucks future assets and the Pelicans a new frontcourt partner for Zion Williamson, while the Knicks could form a championship-caliber team. Fans and analysts are buzzing about the potential implications, with many seeing this as a championship-level move for New York. The mutual interest between Antetokounmpo and the Knicks, though not actionable via a no-trade clause, adds fuel to the fire. The Bucks' potential willingness to listen this offseason, especially given Antetokounmpo's reported fatigue with losing, makes this proposal more than just a fantasy. Could this seismic shift actually happen? Up next, we break down the Knicks' dominant win over the Pacers without their star point guard. The New York Knicks showcased their depth and resilience with a commanding 126-110 victory over the Indiana Pacers, proving they can dominate even without star point guard Jalen Brunson. In a game where Brunson was sidelined due to an ankle injury and neck soreness, the Knicks relied on a stellar performance from Josh Hart, who exploded for a game-high 33 points on an astonishing 12 of 13 shooting, including a perfect 5 of 5 from beyond the arc. Trade deadline acquisition, Jose Alvarado stepped into the starting lineup and delivered with 16 points and a team-best 10 assists, demonstrating the team's newfound offensive firepower. The Knicks displayed a balanced attack, with 6 players scoring in double figures, including all 5 starters. They methodically built their lead throughout the game, sealing the victory with a decisive 30-119 fourth quarter. The Pacers' offense faltered in the final frame, struggling with efficiency as their starters went cold. Despite this impressive win, the Knicks remain one game behind the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference playoff race. However, with 2 more winnable games on the horizon before a potentially crucial matchup against Boston, the team is in a strong position to improve their seeding and get Brunson healthy. The next stop for the Knicks is an away game against the Brooklyn Nets. But what happens when the star player faces criticism? We're about to expose the preposterous claims made against Jalen Brunson and the ultimate clapback that defended him. Stephen A. Smith ignited a firestorm with his recent commentary suggesting Jalen Brunson's pay cut was solely to facilitate the New York Knicks' acquisition of Mikal Bridges, a former Villanova teammate. However, SNY reporter Ian Begley swiftly debunked this notion, shifting the focus back to the front office's decision-making. Smith's argument implied that Brunson's sacrifice was a direct enabler of the trade for Bridges, a move that has drawn criticism for the 5 first-round picks the Knicks surrendered. Begley countered that faulting Brunson for helping the team sign Bridges misses the bigger picture. While Smith acknowledged Brunson's sacrifice, he inextricably linked it to the Bridges trade, placing undue blame on the point guard. Begley's response highlighted the strategic intent behind mentioning the Knicks' front office and the significant draft capital used for Bridges. He argued that while criticism of the trade itself might be valid, singling out Brunson for his contract decision is misguided. Begley suggested that if the Knicks fail to meet expectations, blame should be distributed more broadly, even extending to the offseason coaching changes, rather than solely resting on Brunson's shoulders. The debate underscores the complexities of team building and player movement in the NBA. While fans grapple with the performance of high-profile acquisitions like Bridges, the narrative around player sacrifices and front office decisions continues to evolve, with insiders like Begley providing crucial context to counter potentially divisive commentary. Now, let's shift gears to another massive NBA development that could shake up the league. Get ready for a hypothetical trade that could send a superstar to the Big Apple. A stunning 3-team NBA trade proposal has emerged, potentially sending superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Milwaukee Bucks to the New York Knicks, in a move that could drastically alter the league's balance of power. Penned by Greg Swartz for Bleacher Reports, the perfect 2026 offseason trade for every NBA team, the hypothetical deal sees the Knicks acquiring Antetokounmpo, while the Bucks would receive Zion Williamson and Herb Jones from the New Orleans Pelicans, along with 2 future first-round picks from New York. The Pelicans, in turn, would land Karl-Anthony Towns. This scenario is posited as a potential outcome if the Knicks falter in their championship aspirations. Antetokounmpo, a 2-time MVP and NBA champion, has reportedly grown weary of the Bucks' recent first-round playoff exits. With a player option in his contract for the 2027-28 season and the possibility of an extension offer this October, his future in Milwaukee is a subject of intense speculation. This trade proposal offers the Bucks a significant haul of young talent and future draft capital, while the Pelicans gain a high-profile addition to their roster. For the Knicks, adding Antetokounmpo to their existing core of Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, and Mikal Bridges would create a formidable championship contender. Sources indicate mutual interest between Antetokounmpo and the Knicks, though he cannot force a trade due to the absence of a no-trade clause. The Bucks, who have historically been hesitant to move their franchise player, might reconsider their stance if Antetokounmpo expresses a desire for a fresh start to pursue another championship. This proposal represents a bold vision for the future of multiple NBA franchises. What's next for the Knicks after this dominant win? We'll recap all the biggest NBA news right after this. What a whirlwind of NBA action. We saw a blockbuster trade proposal that could send Giannis Antetokounmpo to the New York Knicks, proving that no move is too big in this league. The Knicks also delivered a massive 26-point blowout against the Pacers, showcasing their depth and resilience. And we dug into the heated debate surrounding Jalen Brunson's contract and its connection to the Mikal Bridges trade, with insiders firing back at the criticism. Don't miss a single play, a single trade, or a single debate. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for all the latest NBA news and analysis, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below with your thoughts on these wild stories, and follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.